Welcome back to Pokémon Shield! I don't know what's in these sacks, but apparently they've been shopping at Target.
It's rice. Also, it's just Pokeball designs. God.
So we're going into
Spikemuth. Which, honestly, if it weren't for the gym, this would just be, like, the worst town ever in Pokemon.
It kind of still is.
It still is, but the gym bumps it up a point. Like, it's a 0 out of 10, but the gym makes it a 1 out of 10.
Like, aesthetically, I really like this town. But it's also, like, the whole point is that it's just run down and beat. There's no money going to this town.
Oh, they got an alternate design for their Team Yell thing. Wait a minute, that's not Team Yell, that's the Dark-type symbol. Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Let's check out his card first.
Yeah, we heard this from outside, but that's the gym leader.
Wait, you're running the gym mission, but you're a Team Yell member. But that's still the Dark-type gym leader symbol. I think there's something fishy about this Team Yell.
Yeah, actually. Let's go stop by the Poké Center first before we get too involved. A lot of Team Yell here.
I'm kind of disappointed the entire Poké Center isn't staffed by Team Yell members.
I want the exact same people there, but I want them dressed in Team Yell outfits.
Oh, so you have like the Nurse Joy, just like Team Yell version. Oh god, you didn't even talk to somebody about that.
Look, I don't talk to these guys all that often.
Let's see, I think you got access to Ultra Balls now. If you haven't always had access to them.
Yeah, I've got 10 of them. Look, sometimes you just need a potion.
Ma'am, you know you can buy multiples, right? I need everything to have a 0 at the end.
Look, they have to be nice, round numbers. In a pinch, multiples of 5 will work.
6 is a round number. 6 reminds me too much of Ruby Weapon.
I do not need 29 revives, but you know what? Let's play it safe.
I don't know how many people couldn't figure out that you just stand on the... You stand on the line, and then you caress the left butt cheek of the AoEs. And that's how you survive that Ruby Weapon section.
Okay, so I guess we're doing a gym mission.
This is where
here.
This is where the gym's at.
I mean... Okay. Okay, so I actually kind of want to save... I feel like Remedy is kind of going to be what I use to just power through everything, so I'm going to want to save Remedy. Dang.
Now it uses counter, but it failed because you didn't use a physical move.
I got 20 of these.
Just dodge it. Eh. It worked, Master. Don't call me Master, it's weird.
You had one Pokemon. Didn't she have?
Are we not gonna... Okay, whatever.
Hey, somebody tore down this poster.
And yet left up the same one identically up there.
I mean, okay.
So, what are you guys doing here?
I mean, I can see that.
Why do you have a psychic type in your dark gym leader? The dark type team. It put up a barrier because it's called barriered. Quick, throw!
That's kind of butts.
Quick, throw a Pikachu voiced by Ryan Reynolds at it. It didn't work.
There we go. That's the lady.
Dark.
Dark Wolf.
It's the dark type gym. They're gonna be dark types.
Yeah.
Also, it's a fox, you heathen.
Dark Fox. Ow.
That's what heathen.
Really? That was a crit?
That's what,
Okay, you hit more than once.
that's what heathens
Twice,
get.
though. Still. How about a little dragon? And to be honest, I was kind of expecting there to be more town
Yeah, there's not a lot of town.
in this town.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, and spoiler alert, quote unquote, is that the Pokemon Center is basically it.
There are some nice looking neon signs. Oh, I guess he took down the barrier. If they just walked through.
The funny part is it's not even Galarian Mr. Mime, it's a Cantonian Mr. Mime.
Okay. I see you up there. Can we get into one of those, like,
Sky battles.
arena shooter? It's not an arena shooter. Where, like, everybody's jumping. Wow. Nimble. I think those boxes were nicely stacked before they landed.
Well, you did see the screen kind of shake, so they probably took the whole thing out. It also makes sense because the Pokeball was up on the box, and now it's there for you to grab.
Still, just one of you. There's two of you there.
Like, I'm good with the double battle. Come on, guys.
Like, I'll just take both of you at once. We'll streamline this thing.
Never say that.
You only have one Pokemon, too. Still.
And it's a dark fighting type.
Ooh. Beefy. Well, I have more move points for this. Okay, that didn't work. But I don't think the dragon move was gonna hit it. Was gonna kill it in 2 turns anyway. So
It's gonna be hilarious.
I'm just gonna waste a random point.
It's gonna be hilarious when you forget move points, and you'll be like, "What do you mean by move points?" I was like, "Oh, it's that stupid thing you said." You know, instead of tactical points. Do you know how everyone's craving that TP lately?
Yeah.
He laughs, ha ha
I
ha.
kind of miss my TP, but also I don't at all.
Hey, I can just swing around all I want without my TP now, so...
Hey,
I'm just,
I mean, I guess that other guy's just not gonna... I'm gonna kick you in the head. Can't I send a Pokemon after you? It's fine, actually. Oh, wow.
I mean, that was amazing.
I mean, honest to goodness, yeah, you surprised me. You guys are a lot more nimble than I thought. The other guy's doing flips out the window? There's still two of you, and I still only fight one of you.
Well, one's got to be the cheering squad.
I guess that makes sense. And again, you only have one Pokemon.
Weavile, the Dark Ice Pokemon.
So, Draco Meteor.
I mean, I don't know why you left a Dragon type in with an Ice Pokemon.
Eh. Because Draco Meteor. Really hoping that was going to kill him. Okay, let's swap out. Let's put in Dark Ice.
Still going to use Ice type move.
Cream is a good option. That's about it, really. Robin is okay. This thing is friggin' fast, so it's going to go faster than me no matter what. So might as well send in a slow Pokemon. Fairy's good against him, so...
And even for a level difference, that still hit hard.
Ow.
Oh, my eyes!
Probably would have been best off sending out Cream. Cream's not actually that much higher level than everybody anymore. So I feel better about sending Cream out now.
What?
Look, let's be honest. That put up a stronger fight than anything I've fought up until now. I don't know. That was still an impressive backflip. I'd look more into that.
It was a very nice backflip.
Yeah, look at that. I'd keep practicing that. You can go somewhere.
All the way to the gym leader by the looks of it.
Maybe I should heal up. I keep thinking, like, okay, this is going to be the end, so I'll just run up to the end. No, let's, Man, that's like almost nothing. Pincer attack. Oh no! Hey, wait, that guy looks different. Oh, because he's not fully dressed.
And this is just basically the guy who just paints it all out for you, in case you haven't figured it out, that yes, Team Yell is just literally the Spikemuth gym trainers.
Yeah. It's not even disguise, it's just...
Even it's a different name. Instead of being called a Team Yell Grunt, he actually gets called as Gym Trainer Joshua.
Oh wow, actually giving me a 2-on-1.
Okay, let's see. That is Dark Poison, and that is Dark. From left to right, respectively.
So... Draco Meteor.
I mean, it still says effective.
Oh. I feel so bad hitting them with these moves.
That's alright, they're fine. They get free healthcare.
Like, they're just the highest... Only Pokemon get free healthcare.
Like I had to stop and take a moment to go like, that is true.
Like, I feel bad because these are, like, the 120 power moves, which means they're kind of late game, kind of beefy moves, so they have more dramatic moves. So I feel bad because, like, it feels like I'm using this giant, stupid end game move on them.
Gym trainer, because that's what you were billed as. And then he just basically tells you, it's like, yeah, how could you
Look,
not
you all
figure
figured
that
it
out?
out. Like, you all know already, right? It's not even, like, trying to be a thing.
Because if you would take a second and hit the Y button, go to that communication thing, and go down to profile, look through these stamps at the bottom. There might be at the top. Yeah, you can.
Dark Gym,
There's the Dark
Team
Gym
Yell.
and Team Yell. They basically tell you right here that they're one and the same because they use the
It's
same.
the
thing.
same thing, just flipped diagonally. Is it flipped diagonal? No, it's,
It's like twisted to the left and like reversed.
It's not a clean flip.
Yeah.
Because it's like flipped and then rotated
Yeah, if you flip it to the
a little
right,
more than,
if you flip
a
the
little less than 180 degrees.
yeah, if you flip the dark thing up and then just flip it around, reverse it, you get the Yell symbol. But yeah, they basically tell you straight up if you're smart enough to look at that, go like, they're just the Team Yell members.
Okay, so I'm running low on Pope.
Well, gotta remember what he just said. You're about to fight the gym leader.
Well, thankfully, I've spent most of my time avoiding the use of the ones that'll actually do the most damage. Gob?
Your mouth. Gob means mouth.
Mouth gob. It's really not.
I mean, gotta be honest, she's probably a pretty good trainer in her own right. She doesn't really need everyone else holding her hands for it.
Yeah. So they did mention, though, that Spikemuth just keeps getting worse and worse. And that is kind of the deal. Like, the rest of the Galar region is super prosperous. They just get all the money and supplies and everything they could ever need, but, like, Spikemuth is pretty well ignored. It's the slums of the Galar region. They don't even have a friggin' proper gym, so they had to turn the town into the gym.
In fact, if we're gonna go straight into the gym battle here, every other gym has been a power spot.
Yeah, it was
This
built
is-
on a power spot.
This one isn't. This is the only gym that you will not Dynamax at all.
Like, it's almost not even a gym, but, like, they don't have the money for it, or the supplies, or the support.
then we get to the best boy gym leader ever, so... He's also technically...
Man, Piers...
I was going to say, he's also technically the villain boss in this whole thing, but that's implying that Team Yell is a villainous team.
And they're not, really. They're idiots, but they're not villains. And at the end of the day, Piers is a good guy. He didn't even know what was going on. He was just like, I just thought I was garbage, and that's why people didn't show up.
Look at the toxels.
And yeah, there's no power spot here, so...
Oh, I enjoyed the hell out of this battle. Like, if you want to talk about gym leaders getting personality, Piers just hit the jackpot.
Yeah, like the whole town. Honestly, the whole game up until now. With Team Yell and everything, it's all been building up to this. And even though we haven't known anything about him up until now, that's still like... It still tells you who he is. So even as soon as you see him, you kind of know what's going on. Like, you feel like you know him already, even though you've never met him.
Also, he's the first Dark-type gym leader, and I have to appreciate the hell out of the fact that they made the first Dark-type gym leader one of the best ones.
Oh, they don't even have the traditional music.
Piers is a musician. He does his own music.
Yeah, you want me to use that corporate supplied music?
See, it's the one thing I love about his battles. He introduces each of his Pokemon like they're band members. And it's like, I love that.
Okay, so I'm gonna defend order a couple times and hope I don't get killed by this thing.
Fake out.
No. Jerk move.
It was the correct move. Smack, 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 smack.
Ow.
And that was with a defend order, too.
Yeah, well, I'm about to have to.
Two defend orders, you say. Smack, 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 smack.
Yeah.
And now...
Okay, I remember this thing kind of giving me a little bit of trouble even when we fought it outside of this.
Well, I mean, you have
So I'm not surprised that it's done, that it did, like... It actually did some damage, and Bug isn't even effective against it.
No, but it's...
Or super effective.
Flying's super effective against it, as you can see.
Oh, well, crap. That'll teach me
To not pay
what I'm
attention.
doing. But I remember this thing being, like, surprisingly beefy.
It is a very it's a very defensive one, so...
Yeah.
I'm down.
Malamar.
Dark Psychic. So Bug would be super effective against it.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna... Oh, that's the evolved of the,
Inkay. Gotta love his introduction. God, it's just his introductions.
Even tells you what its ability is.
Yep. Contrary is a really good ability. Like, you remember how Mako Draco Meteor lowers your special attack by 2 stages?
Heck. Yeah.
Contrary would basically just raise your attack by 2 stages. So anything that lowers doubles, and anything that doubles lowers. But you've knocked it out, so it doesn't matter no more.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be over-leveled, I swear.
I don't blame you. I was over-leveled by the time I got to like the 4th gym.
Like, legitimately, all I've done is fight trainers. That is it. Like, I've done a bunch of Dynamax raids, but I haven't been using any of the candies that I get from that.
Obstacle. Even the
Man, this is friggin' personality, though.
I know, it's so great.
Ah, my throat! Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's a very bulky Pokemon as well.
Yeah, either a lot of HP or a lot of physical defense. And I'm physical based, so...
You remember Protect, right?
I do. Shut up and let me hit you!
Throat chop.
Glad that doesn't hurt a lot.
Well, the whole point is it lowers the attack power of sound.
There we go.
Of sound-based moves by a lot.
That's what I'm talking
Actually,
about.
it doesn't lower the attack of the sound-based moves. It prevents you from doing that because your throat just got chopped in.
Maybe I should heal, actually.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he healed right now, too, so...
It's thrilled to bits! Haha, I didn't do anything.
I mean, he wouldn't have survived the counter anyway.
I mean, I would have killed it. Can you counter after you're dead?
No. You get knocked out first, so...
Oh my goodness. I'm tired of your crap, dude. I should have friggin' toxiced his butt.
I mean, you took it out anime style, so what more do you want?
Skuntank!
Poison Dark as well. Ah, you use Toxic too. A Pokemon of refinement, I see.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna friggin' attack order. Yep, we saw that coming. Ow. What's a pain in the butt is if I don't just kill it, and I won't, I'm gonna have to, like, heal myself and remove the poison. And it's just gonna get worse. Maybe I can kill it before I die, though. Yeah, sure.
I mean, you could always switch out if need be. The Pokemon
Yeah,
still,
but that's coward talk.
the Pokemon still gets poisoned, but...
Okay, let's heal up. I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion, because supers aren't quite cutting it anymore. Still got that poison. He got rid of the poison for me! Man! You guys are great! I love you guys!
God,
Girls, technically, but you guys in the general term. Which is weird. Like, even at work, like, if I see a bunch of ladies standing around, I have heard them refer to themselves as you guys.
Yeah, I think guys is kind of gender neutral at this point.
It's weird, though.
I really wish that they would just leave those friendship mechanics like this into the competitive side, because I really want that just to screw up so many people. And there we go! Piers is down! And dang, what a show he gave us. Honestly, I think he did better than most gym leaders outside of Kabu.
Yeah, like, it wasn't the spectacle, but for just being a performer, he was, like, a way better performer.
I mean, he's a musician. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And we get the Dark Gym. The Dark Badge,
Yeah.
which means we are one badge away. Which means you know where we gotta
Funny
go
shaped
now.
badge. Oh man, a uniform.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, sure.
All bands tend to sell shirts and everything. Oh, and if you haven't figured out, Marina's his sister. That's cute. She thinks she's gonna win.
Look, I mean, I would have more confidence in you, but I am a protagonist.
Gotcha. We's out, homies. Oh, and that guy at the very end, there was another Team Yell grunt at the very end in the booth like this. He trades you. Well, let this earthquake go over, then I'll say something. I'll say what it is.
Trouble? Are you sure? What if I don't want to? Oh no, he's gonna drag me though.
Oh. Well, anyway, the Team Yell member at the back with Piers, he offers you a Cantonian Mr. Mime if you trade him a Galarian one.
Hmm. You doing, Leon? I mean, okay, I guess I'll just let the world crumble and...
I mean, I have to go that way to get back to where the Dragon-type gym leader's at, so... Wow, way to roast every other gym leader. That Kabu who almost destroyed you early on.
Hey, Leon, how did you get here? Are you lost?
He just happened to get lost in the correct direction. Why is the wind?
Did you set up a fan
Yeah, I was gonna say,
just off camera?
it's like I see the grass moving, so it's definitely wind, but his cape really kicked up the moment he took that stance. We get it. You have a sage on your team. Just stop casting Kaboom.
Alright, well, you go have fun with that, I guess. I'm gonna go back in here. Oh, hey, people now.
Well, yeah, they can get to the place. I think it's quite clear that Piers does not really care about battling too much.
And it's frustrating because you see that Team Yell, in trying to keep people out so Marnie could win, they were trying to let Marnie win to bring more notoriety to the town and let more people liven it up, but they were actually doing the opposite. They were hurting the town because they weren't allowing anybody in or letting anybody fight. And that's part of it too. Like, the Galarian region is built around this massive contest, this massive competition, and actively saying, like, no, we're not going to let anybody partake in that over here. Of course nobody's going to come over here. Piers is pretty cool.
He is a pretty good guy.
I feel like one thing I really would have liked is if this town opened up after the gym match.
I would definitely like it. I haven't gone here post game, so I don't really know myself, but God, there should
Like,
just
just
been
open
more.
up little buildings you can go in. Like, let you go in these. Maybe open up a little shop here and there or something. Like, I think that would have been real neat. Instead, it's still just kind of the big straightaway. I also feel like, though, I really like what they're doing with this.
Zigzag.
Though I really like what they're doing with this, I feel like they could have put a little more emphasis on, I guess, the actual plot point of this. That the town is this rundown. And that it can't do anything because of that. Oh, so the chairman tried to move it, but they didn't want to leave their town. Like, again, there's so many, like, little things they could have done with the plot. They could have pushed it so much harder. Made it a lot more impactful.
Yeah.
And instead, you just kind of get, like, alright, that was a little awkward, weird.
Yeah, this is kind of a...
Like, if you look into it, you get it. But I feel like that information needed to be more forthcoming.
This was kind of a sticking point for a lot of people, is that the middle of the game just kind of, like, lags in story. Oh, he trades you an Obstagoon. Okay. Thought it was a Galarian. Whatever. Basically, just get a Kintoni and Mr. Mime for your troubles. But yeah, it's kind of a complaint everyone had for the story. Is like it starts okay at the beginning, but then it drags in the middle because it kind of doesn't seem to know where it's going, and then at the end, it's like, where were you at this whole time?
Yeah, like, the plot was good at the start, the plot kicks in at the end, for sure. But, like, right in the middle, there's spots like this that could have been fleshed out so much better and would have been so cool. Or even the whole deal with, crap, I can't remember her name. In, like, the history of the Galar region thing that I was talking about
Sonya.
before. Yeah, like, Sonya and that whole thing, like, that could have been... They could have done so much more interesting stuff with that. So it's just kind of sad to see it. I guess it's not bad, but it's sad that it didn't live up to its potential. Ah, 48. Dang it. We have some 50s. I guess we're just going to have to wait until next time. Speaking of which, put you back up front.
Dude, you're getting close to evolving, too. You have to go find some rainy spot to evolve, but you're getting there.
Yeah, if it was 49, I'd have just fed it candy.
No.
But it needs to be...
Yeah. Needs to be out in the rain.
Alright, well... Do you remember how involved this running through here is? Maybe I'll do that today, too.
I mean, you talk to a bit of people, and then you get, like, a cutscene at the end, and then I think you make your way back to Hammerlock, and that's kind of it.
I don't imagine there's much to do in Hammerlock before fighting,
Fighting Raihan?
Yeah.
Raihan? It's Raihan, right?
I don't know.
Raihan.
Raihan.
Yeah. Right on.
Anyway, if there's not a lot that happens before you fight him, before you do his gym, then maybe I will do this now, just so it's easier to dive straight into that gym next time. Except, you know, like, I'm sure something's gonna happen. Plot's gonna happen or something.
I know Hop shows up, but I don't think he challenges you. I cannot be certain.
Oh man, somebody's Dynamaxing. Out here? This isn't even a power spot in the middle of a field. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Hop, if you challenge me, so help me.
Hey, Tofu, want to have a battle?
Okay, wild Pokemon Dynamaxing just kind of around. You know, that's a thing.
I'm like,
Beat him the crap up!
I just find it so funny because it's just they just took the Berserker model and just 180 rotated it till it's on the ground.
It's got its arms spread out, though. It's laying there.
Yeah, it's like doing an attack move, so they like paused it halfway in between a move or something. It's just, I don't know. I laughed when I saw that the first time.
I don't know, looked to me like he was laying down.
His eyes go blank when he attacks anyway, so.
Yeah, it looked to me like he was just laying down. If anything, I think that was a pretty creative use of a previous asset. Jeez, that guy.
Yeah, Berserker.
Okay, well, I guess that was that pretty much.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure if Hop, like, challenged you or not. I was like, I don't think he does, but he has challenged you when I said he probably won't, so.
Alright, so we're back here then. And that means...
Yep, we're going in there next.
Yep. Hop, if you challenge me, so help me.
Now I'm going to challenge you to a battle.
I mean, really, I've beaten up those Dynamax things before without Dynamaxing. What level was it? I remember you.
Magnolia. He said it definitely didn't have
No, he's an idiot.
He said it definitely didn't have to do something with his evil plan, and I 100% believe him on that. Wait.
Well, if you believe him...
Wait, why did he specifically say evil plan?
Darn you scientists and your lack of data. What are we paying you for?
Alright, calm yourself.
What has science ever done for me?
It's kept your wife alive?
Literally everything.
Yeah.
Go beat up Raihan.
I think it's like the first time anyone in a Pokemon series has been like, "You're 10. This is what adults. This is something adults do. All right." It's like, wow. Are you sure?
Are you sure you don't want a 10-year-old's help? There he goes again, running in the absolute wrong direction.
Oh, he hasn't even fought Piers yet.
Yeah, I mean, he's behind us now, though. Well, he was probably, like, on his... I wonder if he's beaten Melanie. Probably.
He's beaten
It
Melanie.
looked like he was going to be on his way to Spikemuth, probably. And that's when we ran into him.
Yeah, that was probably what it was. Because he probably beaten Melanie, and now he's just on his way to Spikemuth. But then this whole thing happened. Yes, that sure is a gym.
Sure is.
It's more like,
Alright, until next time, everybody. We're going to go fight Raihan.
it's more like a
Beat him up good, hopefully.
more like a crystal tower holding some kind of powerful dragon in there. I mean, that'd be a little ridiculous if it was on point, but